Hello everyone, here is Julie from Indigo Handmade Design. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet this adorable Lily of the Valley crochet bag. This is the perfect mix of cute and functional with a floral inspired design and delicate detailing. This is a must make for any crochet lover. All the materials are going to be listed down below this tutorial, so don't forget to check this out. And also down there you are going to find links for the written pattern if you want to follow along with the written pattern. Okay, so to make this bag we are going to make first two circles. They are going to look the same. And to do the circle we are going to work in continuous rounds. So take your yarn and your crochet hook and make a magic ring and pull up a loop, chain one to secure your work, and inside of the magic ring we are going to make 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So for round 1 you are going to have 6 single crochets. Now since we are going to work in continuous round, we are going to start right away into the first stitch. Now you can use a stitch marker to mark your first stitch. I'm going to use a piece of yarn that doesn't belong to my project to mark the start of the round. For round 2 we are going to make 2 single crochet in each stitch around. So 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So work like this all the way around. At the end of round 2 you are going to have 12 single crochets. For round 3 your pattern repeat is going to be 1 single crochet into the first stitch and 1 increase into the next, and again 1 single crochet and 1 increase. Repeat all the way around. At the end of round 3 you are going to have 18 single crochets. For round 4 you are going to make 1 single crochet into the first, 1 increase into the next, and now start your pattern repeat. You are going to have 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, and 1 increase. So repeat this 5 times in total, so 2 single crochets, 1 increase all the way around, and you are going to end up with 1 single crochet into the last stitch. At the end of round 4 you are going to have 24 single crochets in total. For round 5 you are going to have 3 single crochets, 1 increase. So this is going to be your pattern repeat. 3 single crochets and 1 increase into the next. So work like this all the way around. At the end of round 5 you are going to have 30 single crochets in total. Now go ahead and continue increasing in each round until you have a total of 15 single crochets in between your increases, and you are going to have 17 rounds in total and 102 single crochets all the way around. So I'm going to finish my second panel off camera, and then I'll meet you back to show you how to work next. Okay, now once you've got your round 17 done, you are just going to slip stitch to the next stitch like so, and then chain 1 to finish off. So fasten off, leave a little bit of the tail so that you can weave in later. And now you have two panels. Let me give you some measurements. So my panel is almost 27 centimeters wide. Now if you want to have a larger bag, go ahead and keep making increase rounds. If you want to have a smaller bag, like a child size bag, go ahead and work less than 17 rounds. Okay, now it's time to close our bag. So we are going to make a first one row of single crochet all the way around. So not all the way around, we are going to have our bag opening right here, and for this you are going to lay your panels. The wrong side of the work is going to face each other, and I've counted 31 stitches on one panel and 31 stitches on my second panel, and this is going to be my bag opening. Now we are going to start crocheting right here where the stitch marker is, and for this I'm going to take my green color, make a slip knot. I'm working holding only one strand of the green, and now we are just going to single crochet into the back loop only. So this is the back loop on the panel that's near to me, and go on into the second panel, only the back loop, since when you are turning your panel so that the right side is facing you, you can see this one here is also the back panel, the back loop, sorry about that, and make a single crochet. Now again into the next stitch, the back loop, and single crochet, back loop, and single crochet. At the end of this row right here, you should have a total of 71 single crochets. Once you're at the end of the row, you are going to chain one, turn your work, and single crochet into your very first stitch, and for row 2 you will have one single crochet, and then you are going to chain 2, skip one stitch and single crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1, single crochet into the next, chain 2, so this is your repeat, chain 2, skip 1, single crochet into the next, and chain 1, skip 1, single crochet into the next. So work like this till the end of the second row. At the end of the second row, you are going to end up with one single crochet into your very last stitch. Now go ahead and turn your work for row 3. Go ahead and slip stitch to your first 2 chain space like so, chain 3, and now into the 2 chain space we are going to make 4 double crochets with a 1 chain space in between. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and now you are going to chain 3 and slip stitch into the same 2 chain space. Now slip stitch into the 1 chain space, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet into the 3rd chain. We are making a leaf, and now slip stitch into the same 1 chain space. like so. Now here starts the repeat, so go ahead and slip stitch into your 2 chain space, chain 3, make 4 double crochets with the 1 chain space in between. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into the same 2 chain space, slip stitch into the 1 chain space, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and to make the leaf, single crochet into the 3rd chain, chain 1, slip stitch into the same 1 chain space, and slip stitch into the 2 chain space, and repeat. At the end of the 3rd round, so you have your chain 3, go ahead and slip stitch into the same 2 chain space, and then slip stitch to your single crochet, chain 1, and fasten off. And now we are going to start working, so I'm not turning my work. Now go ahead and take the color that you want to have to make the flower, and your 4.5 millimeter hook. So we've worked the back and the edging to create the flowers with a 5.5 millimeter hook. Now we are going to work our flowers with a 4.5 millimeter hook, and each flower it's going to be made in this double crochet arch, and for this make a slip knot, and we are going to work right here in between our stitches, and we are going to make the popcorn stitch. So attach your yarn with a slip stitch like so, and then you are going to chain 2, and now make 5 double crochets in this space right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now take your hook out and go to your first double crochet, go into the stitch, and now you are going to pull your loop through the first double crochet to make the popcorn stitch. Now you are going to chain 1 and make another popcorn stitch into the next space. So 5 double crochets into the next space. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take your crochet hook out, go into the first double crochet and pull your loop through to close, and you have your second popcorn stitch. Now chain 1 and repeat in all these spaces until you have 5 popcorn stitches in total. Once you have your 5th popcorn stitch done without chaining, go ahead and slip stitch right here in between the first popcorn stitch in this gap right here to close. And now you are going to slip stitch into the next 1 chain space, and then you are going to chain 2 And now make one double crochet in each of these spaces right here. We are going to work as follows. So double crochet and then chain 3, and now we are going to slip stitch under these 2 bars right here from your double crochet, and then again double crochet into the same space, chain 3, and slip stitch down here where your double crochet is under these 2 bars. Now go to the next space and you are going to repeat. So double crochet, chain 3, slip stitch down here under these 2 bars, and make another double crochet into the same space, chain 3, and slip stitch under these 2 bars from your double crochet. Okay, so this is going to be your repeat all the way around. Now at this point you should have 10 petals in total. Now go ahead and slip stitch to your second chain right here to close, and then you are going to chain 1 and cut your yarn. Just leave enough tail for weaving in, and that's it. Now go ahead and make in each of these double crochet arch one lily of the valley flower. You can alternate colors, you can use as many colors as you want. So I'm going to work this off camera and then meet you back again to show you how to work next. Once your flowers are completed, it's time to make the back strap. And to make the back strap, I am also going to use my pink color and my 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. I want my back strap to be sturdy so that it doesn't stretch all too much. And to do the back strap, we are going to make the Romanian double cord and leave a longer tail for the sewing so that you are going to be able to sew this on one side, and then make a slip knot like so, and then chain 3. Now you are going to single crochet into the second chain and single crochet into the last chain. Now you are going to turn your work like so without chaining, and now you are going to single crochet not in this very first stitch right here but into the next one like so, and then down here under this bar. And now again turn your work like so without chaining, skip the first, single crochet into the last stitch available, and now you are going to single crochet on the side of your work going under these 2 bars. See, on the side of the strap, and single crochet. Turn your work like so, skip the first, single crochet in the last, and single crochet on the side under these 2 bars right here, just like so. Now you are going to continue like this, making the back strap as long as you want. Keep in mind that it is going to stretch just a little bit. So if you don't want to have a all too long strap, please calculate this in your work. I'm going to continue now off camera and then meet you back again once I have this done. So once you've made your back strap, you are just going to chain one, cut your yarn, pull through, and leave also a long tail for the sewing. So we are going to use this tail right here to sew the back strap to the bag. So you are going to use your tapestry needle and go ahead and thread one of the ends to the tapestry needle, and then you are just going to go right here where you joined your panels together, and you are going to sew through the last stitch of one panel, and then go on the other side into this first stitch and sew through the back strap. Now go ahead and sew this tightly to your bag and weave in loose ends, and do this also on the other side. Make sure that your strap isn't twisted, and then to finish off your bag, if you want to be able to kind of have a closure to your bag, I've pulled out some buttons, a variety of different buttons. So go ahead and choose one of the button that you like. So I'm probably going to go with the butterfly one, since this is very springy to me, and I also love butterflies. So I'm going to sew this up here to my bag. You can use whatever button you have in your stash. You can even make one out of polymer clay, and then you are going to attach your yarn also here into the middle and make a chain that goes under the button and up on the other side, and then you are just going to slip stitch, chain one, finish off weaving loose ends. Make sure that the chain that you are going to make, it's not too loose but also not too tight, so that you are gonna be able to bring this under your button, the button that you are going to use. And also you need to weave all these loose ends in, and your bag is done. Thank you all for watching and for joining me today in making this lovely crochet bag. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial as much as I've enjoyed it creating it for you. So don't forget to tag me if you're going to make one, and also be subscribed to my channel for more crochet tutorial like this. In the meanwhile, I wish you all happy crocheting. Until next time, bye bye.